Okay, starting again, because we have not yet finished the arms, and we still need to finish the joints, the two for the legs. On that bottom half where the rotating kind of happens, we have our lower leg right here, and we have our foot right here. The hope is to take the foot. Where's a pencil? For the foot slot right there. Rotation joint will be able to plug right in, and then from the side of the foot we can push the pin in. First off, I have misplaced the pencil already. Let's make it a little bit more wider, just so that we have a good connection on there. So that's how big our joint has to be. It has to go into the foot hinge joint. Our 2x4 foot is shaped, and kind of go from there. So you can kind of see the foot shape. There's our top. That's where the hinge will be, and that will be excluded, embedded. It'll be embedded in. Think of the magnet there being how the joint will sit inside, and on top will be a wood pin, and on that wood pin will be a magnet. And hopefully that creates a hinge as well as a rotation in the ankle. Because I want the plug to have a little meat to it. That's kind of what the foot joint is going to look like. It will have a little tiny circle in the middle as such. Little tiny circle. Yep. Okay, let's do this idea again. And again, seat of the pants kind of measurements right now. It's the concept of the idea that I want to portray here. I want to at least give context to this thought, this inspiration that I had that was brought on by watching the show. And like, as an actor, as a person that makes things, like, it's when you get something like that, man, you want to delve into it as much as you possibly can. Or you should, I guess is better said. You should, and I want to say that because 95% of the time, most of my life, when I get these ideas, these nice full of design, full of potential kind of things, or at least in my mind, full of potential kind of things, the first thing that always stops it is the inability to want to take the next step. That's the first one. The next one, for me, has always been my actual sketching or the drafting of stuff. Gosh, as soon as I see the terrible drafting that I tend to do on the page, I am utterly repulsed by my own idea, or the idea starts to shatter in its fragility because, oh, it's not the perfect vestment in the mind that it was before. I don't know. And I'll be honest, it's been a very long time since I even since I have given fair credence to an idea of mine in this context, and I have not had the facility, the ability, if you will, to do this kind of work. Like, yeah, you can sit there, you can sketch, you can even model on a computer, but to a point, and then it's not really like there has to be the next step. This is that next step. If anything, just to placate the fact that I want to see what this thing would actually look like. The real awesome idea is how cool it would be to play a character. of this nature. No? Really? Okay, so we have our joints for the leg, foot, leg, hoof. The next joint that needs to be made is our of these guys. Not yeah, two more of these cats. What did I put on there? I wrote leg, hand, arm. Do I have another empty block just lying about? Not really. Much more refined than me just battering the blocks until they break. Really? I go to pick you up and then throw you back to the ground. Okay, there you go. You're on there. That's where you're staying. Yep, there's that. There's this. Really should be smarter when moving metal bits around. Sharp metal bits. One would think a little bit of caution would behoove. Sometimes I just get baffled by the silliest of things. Where is the big... I need the big crescent wrench. I need the big crescent wrench. It's a lovely piece of the big crescent wrench. Trying to find the center on these right now. These are our arm joints. I'm going to save those for a second. Arm, upper leg, upper arm, lower leg, upper arm, lower arm, upper leg, low arm, low leg. I think it was only the upper leg and the upper arm that is going to require a kind of like a teardrop shape, if you will. And then on a part of that teardrop shape, we'll take it on the bandsaw and cut it off to create the, I guess, kind of the area at which the ball joints will kind of fit in. So we're going to create, I guess I can kind of draw it out on one of them here. On the lathe itself, it will allow for a more accurate shape, if you will. But for right now, it's gonna kind of look like a spoon. It's gonna kind of look like a spoon. Kind of like a spoon. Can you see that? Yeah. And that's going to be the same shape on both the upper legs and the upper arms, because there's no real reason to do a different shape than that. And then both of those will go back to the bandsaw, like I said. They'll get the cup cut out, as well as have a wrist joint added. Can't really see this, can we? Better? Better. Much, much better. Okay, first things first. Let's do the leg that we drew on, just so we can get a grand idea on kind of where we're going with it. Get ourselves a rudimentary center. That's better. Okay, do that. There you go, center on our line. Then you bring your tailstock in. I can't put a center on this other side because it's lopsided. Can I? Am I just making an excuse and not doing it, or can I really not? I think I'm just making an excuse. Come on, man. We can undo our tailstock here. Pull the tailstock back, hopefully. Nope. Oh, there we go. Okay. And there we go. That is our upper leg right there. And again, we'll cut off that nice little lump on the side there, and it shall give us what we need. Wonderful. Okay. What next? Well, let's keep going with it, right? We're already on a roll. Let's keep going. You know what? So we don't have to do this. You pick each piece up. We'll just do all of our center lines right now, or at least the close variation of them. The lower arms should be the simplest in our design because they're just posts. So we just got to roll them down to posts because they're going to get joints in both ends. Is that not how we did? No, I guess with the lower one, we decided to put a hinge on it. Just an actual hinge. Oh, because it doesn't need rotation on the knee. That's why. Duh. Huh. I'm like, why did I do that? Because the knee does not twist in that way. Well, it can, but you don't want it to. That's for damn sure. Okay, that is upper arm, lower arm. Oh, this is another upper arm. Upper arm, lower leg, joints, arm low. Arm low is just going to be a cylinder. I guess in some ways, the low leg is also just going to be a cylinder. We're just going to cut it out more on the bandsaw. Okay, low arm. Lovely. Okay, so that's all of that. Let's get back to our upper leg. We have our centers. Let's do the bull gouge first. I can be happy with it. I can be happy with it. Cool. Got our two upper legs. Let's do the arms next. Same concept. Only difference is that on the legs, we have the inside of our hinge, and then on our arms, we have the outside of said hinge. Still the same shape, though, I believe. Did I miss this side? I did. I can be happy with that. Okay, another arm. Here we go. I can be happy with that. Yep, 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 yep. So we got our upper arms, upper arms, upper legs. Let's do now the lower arms, lower legs. Lower arm is we're just rounding it. That's all we're really doing. The wood block feels better. I don't feel like I'm damaging my other center on accident. Come on now, please. I will clean you after this project. Just let me do this right now, my friend. You deserve it. You definitely deserve a good cleaning. But you got thrown into service right away. My apologies. The bandsaw is in the same position. But I do appreciate both of your guys' help with this. You are grand machines. Grand machines. Okay. Arm. Seem to have lost power. We made it pretty far so far. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna go see what's wrong with the power. Uh, Doke, okay. Here we go. We're back at it. Power is back on. Everything is all good. Let's move our mic wire because it's slipping on this other side here. I want it on that side there. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. I feel like we're already there on this one at least. That's good. Yeah, we're good on that. Let's unlock, unwind, hold back. Come on now, please. No? There we go. Arm. We got our arm up, arm low. Let's do leg low. And now I have you slide back just a little bit more, friend. Squash that down. Leg low. Wonderful. Lower leg. Okay, let's see here. What is our next step? First we dust. First we dust. First we get all dust off. Let's give it a shot. I want to see if I can't get the post. I think if I could get the post on our joints, that would be a good thing. But we're already this far in. Why stop now? Come on, please, stay in. There we go. Much better that. There we go. Come on, come on. Perfect. So all I'm going to do with these is turn out, like I said, the peg on the end there with hopes that having that round will give us a better, I don't know, a better chance at proper rotation as well as a more aesthetically pleasing looking joint. Bring in our tailstock. Oh, wait. Nope, not yet. First, we got to batter it in to place. Battered. That should be okay. So this is what was just cut out here. Conceptually, it kind of worked. So I'm going to do it again. Let's get our center again. Do. Okay, lines are on. Okay, let's do our 4 that go together. Let's do the 2 that aren't together last. Yeah, too skinny. Oh, that's way past where I wanted it to be. You know what? Yeah, this is a silly, like, why put myself through it when I can just, on the back, redo the same shape? Give myself more room, give myself more chance of actually creating a good post. Why force yourself to do a dumb technique when you don't need to do a dumb technique? We're almost done with the joints. Once the joints are gone, we go back onto the bandsaw, finish up the joints. It's really the joints today that are they're the main focus at this point. Because those are the first, well, not the first, those are very major components in the putting together of this thing. Of course, everything is kind of a major component, but it is a good start. That seems to be the issue. Okay. There we go. That's what was going on. I apparently had it where it wasn't in a particular channel that it needed to be in. And because of that, was spinning freely. Oh, that's important. Don't want to forget that. Kind of keeps it attached. Please. Pretty please go in. Thank you. What's next? We got one more of, well, I guess we got 2 more, 3 more. Because we got the last of the 4. We got 2 more that stay together. That goes there. Oh, nope. That's there. Come on now, please. Here we go. Locked. Oh, that's good to see that it's working again. How silly of me not to think that there was like a channel or something that it would follow. How silly. double tighten this because it's been trying to escape recently. That's our it's a seal in the center van. Oh, it's a seal in the center van. Oh, it's a seal in the caravan. Oh. Okay. Get ourselves at least a good kind of look at where we're trying to get to here. We'll call this part 1 of day 2. I'm going to have some lunch and then we'll come back out and we'll start all over again. It's going to be bandsaw. Yeah, we're going to start with the bandsaw. We're going to clean up what we need to clean up on our arms and our joints. Hinge inclusions and couplings. We might bust out the drill and drill our, what's the term? Drill the pocket for where our dowels will go into. Yeah, I think the focus right now is getting everything married together without its actual fasteners. So without the leather, without the pins, without the magnets first. Make sure everything fits. We'll see. We'll see when I get back out. First and foremost, I'm going to clean up and then eat lunch and then come back out. I think it's been a good first part of the second day. All the parts can go there. These are arms. These are legs. Rest of our parts are still there. You know, you don't like seeing a random missing screw just kind of sitting out. That is concerning to say the least. Concerning to say the least. Okay. Okay. Spoon? Spoon. Lunchtime. Lunchtime. Okay.